Hey, hey. Howdy, folks. Welcome to Friday Night Jam. I've had one of them days where I got a lot on my mind, and, sometimes the best thing to do is just to play some music. So I thought I'd play us a little music, and hopefully people come in and we'll talk to you. It's really late. Maybe everybody's in bed. I don't know. Maybe everybody's asleep, but I'm certainly not asleep. So I don't know what you're talking about, Dennis, because I don't see anybody in.
You're delayed.
I'm delayed. I'm a delayed person, he said.
You got one thumbs up and a tune in.
Hey, it's ZZ78. Good to see you, ZZ. Thanks for coming in. Hey, I hope everybody that comes in is wanting to hear some music this late at night. I've played music for many years and used to playing real late till about 3 in the morning normally. Yeah, that might help me a little. My husband's trying to adjust the camera. Thank you. That's a lot better. I felt like I was twisted. I guess I've always been a little twisted. So what you up to tonight, ZZ? Huh? What you up to? Looks like we got 4 in. So good to see you. Thanks for giving me the thumbs up before I even did anything. I should appreciate that. I had a good time earlier. I was on Creators Alliance. We played the match game, and it was a lot of fun. And I showed everybody my sound effects, like this. If you got a question wrong, that's fun to do. Okay, let's see. Dreamwalking Angel, good to see you. Rebecca Godoy, good to see you again. Thanks for coming, man. You guys are great. I can't believe everybody's a night owl like I am. That's awesome. On the track. Hey, Deshaun, thanks for coming in. Kel, so good to see you. Now, if you guys wanting to check out any Disney trivia, Kel's is the queen of that. I'm telling you, she knows all kinds of stuff. So I'm just glad to see everybody. The story of Dory. Hey, Thomas, thank you for coming in. Angela Davis, I knew she'd come in. Boy, I sure would love to hear her play. She plays everything. She's so talented. And Kong Yong. Good morning, everyone from Cambodia. Wow, good to see you. My godson went to Cambodia. He said he loved it. He said it was great. The people were amazing. Minecraft mode. Hi, Minecraft. And AMC, so good to see you, honey. She's something else. Boy, I was watching a lot of her videos. She didn't scared of nothing, especially them old alligators, man. I'd be running down the road. Boy, she's tough. She's put some good stuff up there. Haley Pham Jeweler. Well, good to see you too. Hey, in here, what we're going to do, Michael McReynolds, good to see you. What we're going to do in here, we're going to give each other hugs because you know what? There's not enough love in the world and we all need more hugs. So if you guys want to support each other and give each other hugs, that's good. And tell you the truth, Donna Shaw here, she could use a few hugs herself. Just want everybody to know my mods and stuff that are in here. I know you guys got my back and I'm just so thankful for you. Vicus One Singer. Well, good to see you, Vicus One Singer. And Kenneth the Kentucky Fam. Good to see you too. Okay, everybody. It's good to see everybody. But I'm having one of those days where lots happened today and I don't want to go all into it. But I will tell you this, that I am having to move in a very short period of time. And I wasn't planning on moving to August, and I didn't have everything I needed saved up for it. I had a little bit, but didn't have everything. And so what I need is 2,000 of my supporters to give $1. Boy, wouldn't that be great if that happened? Because, I'm fixing to be homeless. And I might not be on YouTube, and I might not do a lot of things until I can get a place to live. But I know it'll be all right. I did find a trailer, and it's really cheap. It's just that I need $1,000 to move in. So the way I get paid when I play music, I never know when the checks are going to come in. And I got to have it by Wednesday. So if any of you are praying people, put that in your prayers. Now, having said that, I hope all you mods that heard that will keep that in mind as you put stuff in the chat. But here we are. We're going to just jam and have a good time and just forget about everything. You know, here's what I do when I do my shows, just so you know. I say, grab all your problems wherever you are. Grab them. Grab all your worries wherever you are. Squish them together and throw them away as far as you can. That's what you got to do. And then you can have a good time when you don't think about all that stuff. That's for sure. Any of you that come in here that I'm not supporting, if you support me, leave a comment on one of my videos. I promise I will support you. So you guys can sing along at home if you want. Here's one of my favorites. I just love this song. When I get done, I'm going to ask everybody if they can tell me who originally did it. See if you know. Angela probably knows. She knows everything. Train I ride 60 coaches long. Train I ride 60 coaches long. For that long black train got my baby gone. Train, rolling round the bend. Train, rolling round the bend. Well, it took my baby away from me again. Come on, honey, let's ride that train. Yeah. Good to see you, Jiggy. I saw you come in. Good to see you, Kelly. Train, rolling down the line. Train, rolling down the line. Well, it took my baby and left for me behind. Okay, let's do it again. I love that song to do it again. Train, smoking down the track. Train, smoking down the track. Well, I don't want no ride. I just want my baby back. Well, I don't want no ride. I just want my baby back. No, I don't want no bride. I just want my baby back. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Hey, did we sound okay? Can you let me know in the chat if it was going in and out? Because, I don't have a real good system as far as being on YouTube. And sometimes the sound comes in and out, and I can't hear what it sounds like. Thank you, Angela. God bless you. Boy, I tell you what, I'm so happy with all the love and the people that I have here. You guys are me and Dennis's family. Besides for two boys, you guys are it. So we're just really thankful for you. And we want to have fun tonight. It's a Friday. So you know what? A song that's been around for ages and ages is a song I just love. It's called Johnny Be Good. You guys like that song? I love it. And it's Friday. And like I said, I'm trying to cheer myself up. Boy, there ain't nothing like cheering you up than music. Music's so powerful. We played at a healthcare today in Monticello, Indiana. And boy, the people just had a ball, and so did we. It's funny, when you lift up other people, it seems like you get lifted up too. It's funny like that. All right, honey, let's give a little bit of Johnny Be Good. We could call it Donna Be Good, but we're just going to call it Johnny. Donna's always tries to be good. There we go, our sound's going in and out. Hey, wait a minute, you might want to stop that. Just turn that down for a minute, start over. Stop, Dennis. I think that sound was just going off and going in and out. So he said it's the pedal. He's going to put the pedal to the metal. But when it goes in and out like that, you get a little short. Hey, I'm a little short always, I started out about 5'4", and I think I'm down to about 5'2" now. Isn't that funny how you get older and you shrink? Me and my mom used to be the same height, and I remember when I went to go see her one day, and I was a whole lot taller than she was, and she goes, "Oh, you've been getting taller." And I said, "No, Mom, you shrank." Now when we go stop at a restaurant or something, we automatically get the senior discount. Nobody even asks us if we, are old enough. That's okay. That's just the way it goes, isn't it? I'll take that discount, so you go ahead and give it to me. All right, honey, you ready to try it again?
We'll try it.
We're going to try it one more time. All right. Down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, back up on the woods of Mother Evergreen, stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good, who never learned to read or write so well. He could play guitar just like a ring and a bell. Well, go, Johnny, go, it's a go. Go, Johnny, go, it's a go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. Go, oh yeah, Johnny Be Good. All right. Yeah. He used to carry his guitar in a gun and sack, sit beneath the tree by a railroad track. Engineers would see him sitting in a shade, strumming with the rhythm that the drivers made. When people passed, they would stop and say, "My, that little country boy can't play." Well, go, Johnny, go, it's a go. Go, Johnny, go, it's a go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. Go, oh yeah, Johnny Be Good. Let's do it again, yeah. His mother told him someday you will be the man. You will be the leader of a big old band. Many people people coming from miles around to hear you play your music till the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights saying, Johnny, be good tonight. Well, go, Johnny, go, I say go. Go, Johnny, go, I say go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. Go, oh, yeah, Johnny, be good. I said, go, oh, yeah, Johnny, be good. Yeah, that was fun. You know, I think that was a little loud. Maybe that's why the sound was going in and out. I could hear it. It was kind of strange. Hey, Faith in the Fallen, good to see you. Doug Paulson, good to see you. The Good Cell Life. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. It's so good to see everybody. Is Jiggy still here, AMC? Did you see him leave or is he still here? I hope he's still here. Yes, let's have a positive weekend, my friends. BF Channel said, and boy, that's true. That's true. 420 Dean Blazing. Good to see you, honey. Good to see you. You know, we need to be positive, and sometimes when things are going kind of rough for us, boy, it's easy to sink in that deep well that you don't want to get out of. But, you know, that's when you got to be the most positive, and you got to do the best you can and have faith that everything's going to work out. And that's what I'm doing. I am having faith right now in God. I couldn't believe that I even got approved for a trailer. You know, me and my husband's never had our own place. And it's just a little bitty one. Total cost on it's like $8,000. But to move in, you got to have $1,000 down. And I just didn't have all the money saved up. But I did get all my deposit. Here's how I work in faith. I paid my deposit for my electric. I paid my deposit for my gas. I paid insurance for it. But I still don't have the money to move in. But, you know, I will. I believe that I will. And that's how we got to be, you know. We just have to believe that God's going to take care of us. Now, here I'm living in the city, you know, and luckily I'm not out in the garage right now because we're getting ready to rock it. And when you rock it, you know, the police come and knocking. That's what happens here where I live. Boy, they just come a-pounding. So we just have to be careful, you know. When we're inside, we can do it and get away with it. So let's do it. Here's a song called The House is a Rockin'. 420 Blazing. Wait a minute. Okay, we got it. You want to start? Well, I just seen him say something. He said, I just got told I have till morning to leave the motel I'm staying in. Oh, God bless you, 420 Dean. I'm really sorry to hear that because I know exactly how that feels. I hope you have some great friends. And if I was around you, we could just be homeless together, right? We could enjoy it together.
We go camping.
We go camping. We would. We go camping. We're thinking about just doing that. Maybe invest in a tent instead. Well, it'd be all right if you had a shower in it, I guess. But I can't go without a shower. All right. We're going to try it again. Let's do it again. Well, the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. Said the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. Kick off your shoes, start losing the blues. This old house ain't got nothing to lose. Seen it on for years, start spreading the news. We got room on the floor, come on, baby, shake some boots. Well, the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. Said the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. Yeah. Let's do it again, one more time, yeah. We're rocking now. Yeah. Hello, give me grace. Well, the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. Said the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. Walking up the street, you could hear the sound of Dennis and Donna really laying it down. We've seen it all for years, got nothing to lose. Out on the floor, shimmy till you shake some blues. Shimmy, Jimmy. I said the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. Yeah, the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. One more time, yeah. Well, the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. Said the house is a rockin', don't bother knockin'. House is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. I said the house is a rockin', don't bother, come on in. Yeah, well, that's a lot of fun. Did you guys like that song? I hope everybody did. You know, it's just one of them songs that you enjoy doing. And like I said, I just feel like jamming a little bit. Let's do page 7. Tell my husband we're going to do page 7. Hey, Fluffy, good to see you. I hope you guys like Elvis. I'm fixing to do an Elvis song. And I like Elvis, you know, and I didn't realize how much I liked him for real until I started trying to learn some of his music. It's so fun to sing and it's so fun to play. So, you know, made me even like him more when I went to learn it. My grandma used to always tell me, Donna, in your life, you're going to get angry. And that's okay. But that doesn't give you a right to be cruel. That's what she used to tell me. And she used to say, you're going to have pain, but that don't give you a right to be a pain. So see if you remember this one. Let's see here. I got you. I'm on there now. Sorry, honey. Well, you know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. And baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please let's forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Why should we be apart? I really, really love you, baby, cross my heart. And don't stop thinking of it. Don't make me feel this way. Come on over here and hug me. You know what I want you to say. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Well, let's walk up to the bridge. Let's both say I do. Then you'll know you have me, and I know I'll have you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. All right. Yeah, a little Elvis there. Ooh, did you guys enjoy Elvis? Let's see, who's all up in here? Michael Malloy, good to see you. Oh, he's so funny. Oh, I got him the other day. You know how he's always doing those scam bait things? Well, I was on his stream, you know, and he's asking for numbers. And I Googled it. I put a whole bunch of, you know, scam numbers in there. And I thought, I'll get him. So I put my own number in there, my own phone number. He didn't know it. So he's calling all these numbers, you know, and he calls my number and I answered. And, I was being really funny, and I said, well, I don't want to say what I said, but I was being really funny, and it freaked him out. And he goes, how did you get my number? And the truth was, I didn't have his number until he called me. He couldn't figure it out for the longest time. And then I put him up to pranking my brother on the phone, which was real funny because my brother, I love him to death. He's a year younger than I am, but he doesn't know anything about YouTube or streaming. I don't think he's ever been on a live stream. And he swore up and down that Michael Malloy was one of my sons, and that just made it even funnier. So we had such a good time with that. And if you guys get a chance to see that stream, check it out. It was so funny. Maybe Michael Malloy, hey, honey, if you want to put the link to that particular stream in there, you go right ahead, because that sure was funny. And then I got Lowe's girl to call him too. And we just had the best of time. We just like to aggravate him. He's really funny. Puts that wig on. He thinks he's one of the Beatles. And he likes that. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. And then I always let him do that real high part because he nails it every time. So if you haven't gone to his channel, you need to check it out because he will give you a giggle. Laughter's good medicine, and there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of laughter. Father's Day's coming up. And for all the dads out there, I'm going to say Happy Father's Day. I was really lucky because I had two dads. My grandfather raised me, and my biological father, which was his son, we were very close. And, a girl can't get too many dads that's going to love them. And I sure miss them. They're gone now, but I sure miss them. And I take them with me everywhere I go. And I take great memories, too. And I remember the first time my dad ever went fishing with me and my brother. He was 9, I was 10. And we were fishing, but we weren't catching anything, And my brother, he was, I never liked to put worms on or anything like that. My brother, he'd do it for me. He didn't care. So we were just a fishing, but we weren't catching. So my dad says, let's cross we're going to cross this river and we're going to fish on the other side. And for those of you who like to fish, you know that sometimes you can catch fish right on the other side when you couldn't catch it right where you are. So there was these rocks that you had to cross over the river to get to the other side. And he gave us about 20-minute lecture on how to cross that river. He was so afraid we were going to fall in. And we both said, well, Dad, we'll take our fishing poles and stuff. And he's like, no, you don't carry nothing, And here he had this cooler, and he had this cooler with food and stuff in it. And he had another cooler, with the bait and stuff in it. Well, all the fishing gear and all that stuff, tackle box, everything. And he goes to cross that river, and he starts to slip and slide. And he was doing a little dancey dance, kind of looked like ramp jams, doing a little dancey dance. And he slipped and he fell in. Whoosh! Everything fell in. The fishing poles, the tackle box, the coolers, everything. And when he fell in, me and my brother, we laughed so hard. But when he stuck his head up out of the water, we got quiet real fast. And, I remember we didn't think Dad heard us, but, he did. We didn't understand he could hear us underwater, too, for the longest time. Dad never said anything for many, many years. But that's always been one of me and my brother's favorite memories. So, Michael, if you prank my brother again, you can talk to him about that. Talk to him about fishing. He still loves to go fishing all the time. Anyway, this is a fishing song. It's an old song. And it's originally, I remember hearing it on the Andy Griffith Show. But I do it my own way. I put a little jazz in it, and I really like it. And those of you who like to fish, maybe you'll like it too. You can sing along right where you're at. And keep hugging each other. I got some great people up in this chat. Hey, Tara's local inspiration. I'm all about that inspiration, honey. Michael Malloy said, okay, I will, but only if you are in. Yes, I would be in. And I apologize about not making it there today. Like I said, I got a lot on my plate right now. So I'm doing the best I can, and still trying to hit everybody. But, It'll be all right. We'll get it. We'll get back in there, Michael, because I love to watch you stream. Matter of fact, the other night I was a little down, and he went on special just for me and Lowell's girl, and it brought my spirits back up, and I really appreciate it. All right, time for the fishing song. Grab your fishing poles. I'm ready. All right. You get a lot and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a lot and I'll get a pole, baby. You get a line and I'll get a pole, and I'll meet you down at the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Don't miss the water till the well runs dry, honey. Don't miss the water till the well runs dry, baby. Don't miss the water till the well runs dry. Won't miss your gal till she says goodbye, oh honey, baby mine. Come on, help me sing it, you know. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, baby. You get a line and I'll get a pole, and I'll meet you down at the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. I'll play it again. Hello, little love. Good to see you. Hello, Geo in Japan. When I see you come, I'm gonna open my window, honey. I see you come, I'm gonna open my window, baby. I see you coming off the window high. See me leaving, hang your head and cry, oh honey, baby mine. All right. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, baby. You get a line and I'll get a pole, and I'll meet you down at the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Let's play it again, good looking. You better turn that keyboard up a shade. Of course you will. All right. That might help a little. I sometimes like to turn it up. Wake up, you slept too late this morning, honey. Wake up, you slept too late this evening, baby. Wake up, baby, you slept too late, and the crawdad waking done past her gate, oh honey, baby mine. Thank you, Jiggy. You get a line and I'll get a pole, honey. You get a line and I'll get a pole, baby. You get a line and I'll get a pole, and I'll meet you down at the crawdad hole, honey, baby mine. Honey, baby mine. Yeah, wasn't that good stuff? That's some good stuff. Oh, Jiggy, I need it more. I don't know. I'm just in one of them positions right now. We all get them in life sometimes, you know. But I sure love you and your family. I don't want to take nothing from them and the babies and things that they need. Make sure they got everything they need, because that's important stuff, you know. That's good stuff. Oh, we could do this one, page 13. I'll tell them the story. We'll do that one. Let me get a drink. Is it perking you up, Michael Malloy? Oh, God, help us all when Michael Malloy gets perked up. He sure is funny. Jiggy's pretty funny too. He tickles me. And Angela Davis, man, when she comes in on your streams, I've been in so many streams and seen her in there, and she's made me laugh too. And Lulu, love you. Oh, she's so good. And AMC, she's so good. I'm so thankful to have met you guys here on YouTube. You're wonderful. You're just wonderful. Well, thank you, Michael Malloy. I sure appreciate that. But I got to tell you the story. You know, my husband used to work on the road, and he used to fix water towers. And sometimes, you know, I wouldn't see him for like 2 months at a time. Because like one time he did a job up in Wyoming, and it took forever. And, you know, I'm a good wife, so I complained about it. You know, it's the wife that complains about not seeing their husband. That's a good thing. And the ones that don't complain, well, you better watch out for them, because there got to be a reason, right? But he went into Wyoming and he did this job. And, you know, after 2 months, he called me, told me he was on his way home. And you know, every so many miles, he called me and say, this is where I'm at. Oh, and I was so excited. But before he left, he bought me this teddy bear. This teddy bear was as tall as me and even wider. And he said, honey, when you get lonely, you just put that teddy bear in your bed and you just hug up on that teddy bear. That's what he told me. And believe it or not, that's exactly what I did. You know, because when you're used to sleeping with your husband and you turn over and there's nobody there, well, that'll wake you up every time. So I stuck that teddy bear in there. And after 2 months, when I knew he's on his way home, I set that teddy bear down in his favorite recliner. And I taped a remote control to the teddy bear's hand. And then, oh yes, then I did. I even put a welder's cap on that teddy bear. And you know, my husband swears up and down to this day that that teddy bear had a smile on his face that he didn't have before he left. Oh, that's funny. All right. Key of D, honey. Let's do it. Baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a string around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion. Lions ain't the kind you love or done. Just wanna be your teddy bear. So put a string around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Baby, let me be around you every night. Run your fingers through my hair, cuddle me real tight. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't want to be a lion. Lions ain't the kind you love or done. Just wanna be your teddy bear. Put a string around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Yeah. Isn't that a great song? Oh, Kel says, this song always reminds me of Full House. Oh, that's awesome. It does, doesn't it? Oh, yes, it does. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. I'm not sure what you want to hear, so we're going to see. Hey, I know we're going to do page 18. You guys don't know what that is, do you? Well, you know, July 31st, me and my husband's going to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary. Believe it or not, in 25 years, we've never even had a vacation. But every day with my husband is like being a vacation. He's such a sweetie. I'm so thankful that I have him. He's a really good guy. And I wouldn't trade him for all the tea in China. But sometimes after 25 years, right? After 25 years, people get a little sassy. 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 Yes. Do you ever get sassy? Come on, Jiggy. Do you ever get sassy with Kristen? I bet he does. He gets sassy. But the truth is, I know he ain't going nowhere. He knows I ain't going nowhere. And sometimes, you know, it just, people might think we're arguing, but really not. We're just being sassy. So see if you remember this, and I hope I do. Yeah. Congratulations, Lulu. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day that you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know what you like, 'cause that'll be the day that I die. You gave me all your love and your turtle dove, all your hugs and kisses and your money too. You know you love me, baby. Still you tell me maybe that someday when I leave you, well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day that you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know what you like, 'cause that'll be the day that I die. Tricky. We keep the Charlie's daughter, we shot it at your heart. So if we ever part, I leave you. You kiss and hold me, then you tell me boldly, well, that someday when I leave you, well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day that you make me cry. Say you don't leave. You know what you like, 'cause that'll be the day that I die. Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. That'll be the day that you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave. You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day that I die. That'll be the day. Well, that'll be the day. Yeah, that'll be the day. Yeah, that'll be the day that I die. Yeah, did you guys remember that song? That a great song. That was a hit for Buddy Holly, and then it was a hit for Linda Ronstadt. Who knows who else has done it? That's just the last two people that I kept up with. Like I said, it's Friday night. What do you do on a Friday night? You do a little Elvis. That's what you do. That's what we've been doing. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying here. Oh, yeah, thank you, Jiggy, so much. God bless you for that. And AMC, thank you. You know, I want you to know when you did that for me, I cried like a baby. And I put it down on deposit for my electric. I had to have it. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see. Kels, I was depressed late last night, but being here now has cheered me up. Oh, I can't tell you how much that means to me, Michael Malloy, because you sure have cheered me up. You know, and that what it's about is cheering up each other and uplifting each other. That's what life is really about. And Jiggy said, yeah, she is my YouTube mom and family. I'll do anything for family and you. Yeah, I love Jiggy. I fell in love with him and Kristen and them kids, boy, Skylar and Spencer. And don't forget Gage, who now has his own show. Now, Jiggy, you better be careful because, you know, Gagey might, you know, just take you over. Yeah. All we need is love, love, love is all we need. Boy, that's the truth. I do believe that. I think that's the biggest thing. Lulu's asked me if my PayPal link has been posted. I don't know. It was at the very beginning of the chat, my husband said. So if you scroll down, maybe you'll see it. My husband, he's my technical advisor.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do a lot of things without him because he figures everything out, you know. And, you know, we didn't grow up with computers. And it's been a slow thing. There you go. I guess my husband just put it in there. There it is if anybody wants to see it. Well, anyway, I probably done told this story on the stream, so I don't need to repeat myself. Other than just tell you in case they're new here, is that when I was about 16, I got to be part of a front group for Mr. Carl Perkins. And I love this song. I hope you enjoy it too. Wait a minute here. Let me get going. All right. I got you. I got you.
Well, I mean, come on.
He says, I got you. I got you. Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready, now go cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place, doing a thing you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes, yeah. Thank you on time 74, Michael. And Jiggy, you can burn my house, steal his car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar, doing a thing you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes, yeah. Let me know if you own a pair of blue suede shoes. I said 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 blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. And you can do anything, lay off of my blue suede shoes. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, Michael Malloy's been looking for a blue car. I sure hope that he finds that blue car. Yes. I think we ought to do this just for fun because my husband's a Southern gentleman from a place called Coker Creek. That's right, Coker Creek. You say, what's a Coker? Well, it was named after a Cherokee Indian princess, and Coker Creek was a big old mountain that we lived in the southeastern corner of Tennessee. We lived there for 3 years, and we had boars and bears and rattlesnakes and copperheads and scorpions. And I love to tell everybody about the meanest thing that was on Coker Creek. It was awful. It was really scary. It was my mother-in-law. Did I say that? Oh, shame on me. Did I say that? Oh, surely I didn't say that. Well, I did. She shot at my company. She shot at my son. She shot at my dog. And the worst thing I did was write a song about it. It's called The Mother-in-Law Blues, and you can find it on my channel. My oldest boy, Travis, is in it, and my youngest boy, Rant Jams, is in it, and many others. So if you want to check that out sometime, it might give you a giggle. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and wherever you guys are at, hey, Cab 7, so good to see you. God bless you. Wherever, yeah, my husband just goes, hello, Cab. We just think you're fantastic. Not only are you a veteran, but you are just so anointed to be a very uplifting person, and you're just fantastic. I don't know how anybody could go into your stream and not feel better. And I can't tell you how many times I've come home from somewhere, and I might not have caught it at the beginning, but when I saw you were on, I went right there, and how so much better I felt. You know, you're just amazing. I'll do a song for you in a minute. But right now, we're going to do a song, a special song that reminds me of Cocoa Creek, Tennessee. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and wherever you are, you got to say, hee-haw. I know you can do that. 1, 2, 3. Hee-haw. All right, hit it, honey. Come on up. Yeah. Wish that I was on a rocket top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smog and smoke on rocket top. Ain't no telephone bills. Once I had me a man on rocket top, after the other half cat. Wild as mink, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be one sweet home to be. Good old Rocky Top. Love you, MC. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah. You know, we live so far down south that the June bugs didn't even show up till August. Well, that might not be true, but it did take 90-mile round trip to get a bottle of A1 sauce. And if you got bit by a copperhead, well, you had to be flown out of there in a helicopter. But the air was clean. The water was clear. It's a pretty place. Once two strangers climbed on Rocky Top, looking for moonshine still. Uh-oh. Strangers ain't come down from Rocky Top, reckon they never will. Corn won't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky by far. That's why all those folks on Rocky Top get their corn from the jar. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Yeah, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Hee-haw. Yeah. All right, I'm going to give you a chance to do it again. 1, 2, 3. I know you're going to do it, Michael. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They really had real moonshiners down there, too. And most of their steals were booby trapped. You got to be careful. Look like water, tastes like fire. I've had years of cramped up city life, trapped like a duck in a pen. And all I know is it's a pity life, can't be simple again. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top. Yeah, Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Yeah, a little hee-hawing. Hey, that's not so bad, is it? Hey, baby, Cap 7 is in here. We got to do something special for him. You know, he loves, you know, he's a veteran, but he also loves John Denver. And, well, to be honest, I love John Denver, too. But, right away, I want to do.
15.
He said 15. Yeah. No, I want to do the song.
What?
God bless the USA. Whenever time, you know, especially since I met.
You want me to play it or the back?
Second. You know, this song here, whenever I sing it, since I met Cab 7, I think of him, you know, and he really has a calling. He has a special calling to uplift people. He loves to serve people. You know, if you're not supporting Cab 7, you're missing out. And I mean that with all my heart. Because it's a place you can go where you're going to feel the love. You just feel the love there. And he loves everybody just like I love everybody. And I don't care what you believe or what color you are or what religion you are. I'm just going to love you. And that's all I can do. And I think that's all anybody can do is to love each other. Well, Cap 7's all about that. And the first time I went into a stream, I kept hearing a lot of stuff about Cap 7. But I thought, who is this Cap 7? You know, and the first time I went in, boy, I found out. And the things that was bothering me just started coming out, you know, and he couldn't see me because I was just in the stream. But I started crying, and I really needed to get that stuff out. And next thing I knew, I was typing it up in a stream. And, you know, he was helping me and answering things for me that I needed to hear. And that's the thing. We do need to hear that, don't we? We need to say it's going to be all right and that I appreciate you and that I care about you. And Cab 7, I care about you very much. And I have you on my daily prayer list because sometimes, and I know this from doing it for the last 10 years, is that sometimes when you uplift others and you try so much to help, seems like the enemy can just try to kick you down. And you got to take time to feel back up too. You know, sometimes you do. And I sure hope that you take that time. I've seen you on so many streams sometimes. Like he went on the Creators Alliance stream and they talked about depression and they talked about anxiety. And if you haven't seen that, I sure hope you do. It was very good. It should help anybody. Because, you know, face it, you know, we all deal with that sometimes. But I'm glad to know I got a friend in Cab 7. And if I can't deal with something, I can go to him. So Cab 7, this is for you. God bless you. If tomorrow all the things were gone I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my family and my life, I thank my God above to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom. They can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA. Well, there's a pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Yes, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. Gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. No, there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the United States of America. God bless our veterans. And please, God bless Cab 7. Amen. Yes, yes. That's for sure. Now, you know, he's a John Denver person. And, you know, we got to do more John Denver. I really like John Denver. I hope you do too. You know, and all the travels that we do, oh my goodness, we've been through hurricanes and tornadoes and whew, blizzards. I mean, blizzards. One time it took us about 2.5 hours to go 30 miles. That's how bad that blizzard was. People were pulled over and they weren't driving or nothing. My husband just kept on going, kept on going. We went through fog that was so thick, you couldn't see a foot in front of you. And we traveled quite a ways to Illinois, and he never missed a turn, you know. And there's no way I could do that. My eyes just would never allow me to drive like that. I'm so thankful that we're a team. Yes, honey?
You didn't know he was on ice till a semi went sideways.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, that was a rude awakening when my husband said that I didn't know that we were on ice until the semi went sideways. And then I went, oh, because it was black ice, you know, the kind that, ooh. But, you know, he has done some things. You know, he scared me too a few times, but that's because he could have been a stunt driver. He drove me down that mountain in Cocoa Creek one time at 100 miles an hour. And I was on the floorboard praying for a police officer. And you know what? I'd never seen a police officer hardly at all in that mountain. And believe it or not, here come one. And just one of those things, you know. And then, you know, he always had a pedal to the metal kind of attitude and always in a hurry. And I'd always tell him to slow down. And, you know, the older I get, the less fast I want to go. I've seen so many accidents. And, I don't know, a couple years ago, we were traveling. It was the first warm day, the first warm one in the spring. And we decided to take an evening drive. And we went down this country road. And, you know, there wasn't no speed limit sign at all. You know, we just taking it easy and enjoying the air. And next thing you know, we got pulled over. And I couldn't believe it. Dennis, you know, he pulls over and he's like, what did I do? And I'm like, I have no idea what you did. Come to find out, he went too slow. He got pulled over for going too slow. So now that's his, excuse to me when he wants to speed. Donna, I can't go too slow. I'm going to get pulled over. Well, anyway, I've talked long enough. I'm a gabber. Let's go ahead and do that song. So good to see you guys. I'm so glad, Michael Malloy, because you have made mine several times too. Here's another one for Cab, honey, because you just love John Denver, and I do too. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is over there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, yeah, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, yeah, mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning now, she calls me. Radio reminds me my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, oh my mama, take me home, country road, take me home, down country road. Yeah, isn't that a great song? I just love that song. You know, it's one of them songs you just never get tired of. At least I don't. I never get tired of it all. Hey, honey, I'd like to do Lord, but I need you to do it a little faster than what you've been doing.
How much faster?
Well, maybe 5 or maybe 3 or 4. I don't know.
5 anyway.
Maybe. Let me hear how fast that sounds. Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. Now, wait a second. Yeah, that'll be about right. I want to talk a minute. Hey, Cab 7, he says, thank you kindly, Mr. and Mrs. Shaw. I think my husband decided he had to go use the bathroom real quick. So that's okay. I can talk to you. Hey, Brenda M., good to see you. Fast and Fearless, good to see you. Nathan likes drums. Oh, honey, good to see you. Boy, you sure are supportive. You guys are so fantastic. Oh, can you sing You've Got a Friend by James Taylor? Yeah, I guess I could. You know, I really like this song. Matter of fact, my husband went to the bathroom. I might just sing it by myself. Would that be okay, Michael? Because that song there is really special. And I think that you guys have all been my amazing friend. And I know Cat 7 likes this too. When you're down in trouble and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. 'Cause you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, well, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, And soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. Yes, you will, Michael, 'cause you just called out my name. And you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. And you got a friend in Camp 70. We got a friend in everybody. I'm so blessed, so blessed. Thank you, Michael. I'm glad you think it's special. I think it's special too. Oh, yeah, I got you. Thank you, Cab 7. You know, I got a need in my life. I've been telling everybody about it. Some people come in, some people leave. But God's good all the time. He's took care of me all my life. And it just seems like I'm on this cliff right now. And I'm on the very edge with my heels. And I'm still trusting. And I'm still believing. And, you know, I've never actually owned my own home, but I'm getting ready. I could own a trailer for what it would cost to move in an apartment. I'm so close. I joke and been telling everybody I need 1,000 supporters to give $1 and I'll be all right. But, you know, I do have a home waiting for me prettier than anything I could imagine, anything. And I'm so thankful for that. Nobody can take it away from me. I don't owe any payments because it's already been paid for. It's been paid for by Jesus. And when I get there one day, I'm going to shout hallelujah so loud. Everybody down here is going to hear it. Then you hear it, just go, that's just Donna.
All right, here we go.
Well, I've got a whole big glory land that outshines the sun. Yeah, I've got a whole big glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a whole big glory land that outshines the sun. Way beyond the blue. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Oh do Lord, please do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Way beyond the blue. Amen, Cat 7. It's no rent in heaven. Yeah. You can't wear the crown if you don't bear the cross. Oh no, you can't wear the crown if you won't bear the cross. I said you can't wear the crown if you won't bear the cross. Way beyond the blue. Come on, sing it with me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Oh do Lord, please do Lord, do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, do remember me. Way beyond the blue. Jesus said he'd never leave us or forsake us. Sometimes we have plans and God has a different one. When things don't work out the way we think they ought to, sometimes they work out even better. I took Jesus as my Savior. You take him too. Yes, I did. I took Jesus as my Savior. Please take him to that. I took Jesus as my Savior. You take him to way beyond the blue. Come on, sing it with me, AMC. Dear Lord, oh dear Lord, do remember me. Oh dear Lord, please do Lord, do remember me. Dear Lord, oh dear Lord, I know you'll remember me. Way beyond the blue, way beyond the blue. Yeah, I love that song. I just love it. Okay, it looks like we got somebody in here named Sweet Meadow. Good to see you. So good to see you, actually. I hope you're enjoying the music. Cab 7, thanks for the applause. You're awesome. You know, he tickles me too. He says he's not funny, but if you watch, he's very funny. Cab 7's very funny. You know, I like to be funny too, and I love laughing. Laughing's a great thing. That's one of the reasons I love Green Bay. He cracks me up, you know, and he's a Christian too, and it's just kind of nice to be around him, and just like us to be around Cab 7 because we kind of believe the same way. Well, we do believe the same way as far as I can tell. Everything, just like I've known him for all my life. And then I've met some wonderful people like Michael Malloy and you know, AMC and Lulu Love You. Oh, she's so great. She's wonderful. You know, we email each other back and forth and tell each other stories. We enjoy it. We've had some common stories in our life. It's nice to have people that you have things in common with, you know. But when you still got to love the people that you don't, you know, even people that think different than you do. You got to love them and you can't judge them. And, you know, that's what you got to do. And I believe that one day when we get to heaven, Michael Malloy just said, I'm going to say this, that Ray James is better than Weird Al. You know, I think he is too, because he makes me laugh really hard. But, you know, when we get to heaven, what I'm saying is there's not going to be a corner where there's the Catholics and a corner where there's the Protestants and a corner where all these different religions are and these different, you know, people who had different sexual orientations or women who like to wear makeup and women that didn't. You know, that's not going to be there. When you get to heaven, we're all going to be family the way it should be. And, you know, I think we can be family right here and right now. And I know that my YouTube family has touched me so much. You know, that even a few days ago, I did a live stream on my son Corey's birthday, and I never thought I could ever do that. But I did that because I loved my friends, and I wanted to talk about my son. And, you know, I wanted to talk to my friends. And, you know, it was just nice to be able to do that, you know, because the last 2 birthdays, this was my 3rd one without him, I wasn't able to talk too much to anybody. I'd just stay in the garage and cry and watch videos. And even though I knew I'd see him again, that don't mean I don't miss him. You know, just because you know you're going to see somebody don't mean that you don't miss them. And it's okay to miss them. Because, see, that's how love is. You know, it's eternal. It's forever. That real love. It ain't never going to go away. So, you know, I think it's time that we quit being jealous of each other and just start loving one another. And just keep it that way. I think so. A little less judging, a lot more loving. And for crying out loud, lift people up. Everywhere you go, lift people up. You know, we've been traveling around for 10 years and playing at different healthcare centers and doing a lot of stuff for the veterans. And it's been wonderful. And every time we lift somebody up, guess what? We feel lifted too. Because that's what we're supposed to do. I think every soul has that in them, you know. And you know, people that go around grouchy and stuff, well, they're hurting about something, you know, they're hurting. And sometimes it's the grouchy ones that need it uplifted the most because, you know, they just can't get over it. So we got to be a lot less grouchy and quit being so offended over everything. You know, I am not a prejudiced person. I have friends of all kinds and I love them all. And I never think about what race they are. I just think about who they are, right? We all bleed red and we all have a heart, you know. And I get so upset when people want to play the race card. Well, it's because I'm white. Well, it's because I'm black. Well, it's because I'm Japanese. It's because, no, it's your heart, man. It's your heart. It's all about that heart. And if your heart's right, then everything's going to line up. And I believe that when you continually do everything you can, that God's going to bless that. I believe that. I've seen it over and over in my life, and one miracle after another. And I know if he loves me and he's blessed me, well, he can bless you too. And it's just a matter of believing and having faith and not giving up, doing the best that you can. Well, like I said, Father's Day's coming up, and my grandfather was one of my fathers. He raised me from the time I was 4. But my dad was in my life a lot. I mean, almost not every day, but at least, 3 or 4 out of the 7. And he always picked me and my brother up on Sunday, and we'd always go do something. But my grandpa, when I was a little girl, I used to be really shy. And that might be hard for y'all to believe that now, because I just talk and talk. Don't shut up, do I? But I used to be really shy. And my grandpa didn't want me to be that way. So what he did is he made me sing for everything I wanted. Everything. And if I didn't get it right, he made me do it again. And then he put me to work down at the shoe shop. He's a shoe repairman. I was only 10 years old. He taught me how to make change the right way, count it backwards. We had those old-fashioned cash registers. And he used to keep some lifesavers, those mint lifesavers, wintergreen. I loved them. He used to keep them in the cash register. But the thing was, I couldn't sneak in to get them, because when you did, the cash register went ring. So he'd know it every time. I remember him being in the back, and of course me being in the front, waiting on customers and stuff. And well, I'd try to ring that cash register to get some of those lifesavers, right? Every time he'd hear me, Donna, get out of those lifesavers, but he'd always keep putting more in. He knew I was going to get into them. Some of the best times I had was working at that shoe shop with my grandfather. And he loved to hear all kinds of music. But this is a song that I used to do for him. And, well, he really liked it. I hope you like it. I hope I'm able to do it. I'm on page 27. My husband goes, I don't know where you're at. Well, I'm telling him, let me get a drink. Hey, Lulu. Oh, no, Malloy, your name, awesome. What? I must have missed something funny. I know it's hard for me to perform and sing and stuff, and I want to see every word that everybody says, and I do. Sometimes I don't know if they're giggling at me or they're giggling at each other, because I'd go 2.5 if I could. What speed you got it on?
103.
Okay, I got 105. I just had a feeling I needed to say that. All right, here's a song I used to sing for my grandpa. He was great. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. And Grandpa, take me back to yesterday, when the line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other come what may? A promise really something people get, not just something they would say. Families really bow their heads to pray. Your daddies really never go away. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Grandpa, seems like everything is changing fast. We call it progress, but I just don't know. And Grandpa, let's wander back into the past and paint me a picture of long ago. Did lovers really fall in love to stay and stand beside each other, come what may? A promise really something people get, not just something they would say, then forget. Families really bow their heads to pray. Did daddies really never go away? Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Whoa, whoa, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. Yeah. Brenda M., she says, I have no grandparents left. I miss them so much. I understand, Brenda M. I sure miss mine too. Because they weren't just my grandparents, they were my parents too. And I sure miss them. But, you know, I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for them. And I'm so grateful they were in my life at the right time. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Sweet Meadow. She's clapping. I think she said a minute ago that was one of her favorite songs. Lulu, love you. Yeah, it is a beautiful song, isn't it? You know, I think, let me ask you guys, do we have any Patsy Cline fans in here? You guys like any Patsy Cline? Some of you might be too young to even know who that is. If you like Patsy Cline or you want to hear one, you know, just say yes. If you don't, that's okay. I can do something else. Crazy. Michael Malloy requested Crazy. That's a good one for him. You know why? Because he's a little crazy in a good way. I love it. You know, after 25 years of marriage, my husband tells me sometimes that I'm crazy. But I tell him he's crazier than me because he married me and he even asked me for it, right? Oh, he says I'm a wild and crazy guy. Yeah, I remember that off of Saturday Night Live. Wasn't that funny? Oh, yeah, Steve Martin, wild and crazy guy. And I think Chevy Chase did it with him, didn't he? When they used to do that, there was two of them. One of them was Steve Martin. Maybe you can tell me who it was. Michael Malloy. Was it Steve Martin and Chevy Chase? I think he said, yep. And I bet he would know. He was probably glued to it when it was on, just glued to it. All right, let's give it a try. Let me get a quick drink. Well, you can go ahead and start because you got to intro.
Take your drink.
Crazy. Whoa. I'm going to have to start that again. You know what? I had my mic turned off. I don't know how I did that. Hold on. I'm sorry. Wasn't that awful? Get through all that. And then I said, didn't have my mic on. I'm sorry. We'll do it again. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy. crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Uh-oh. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. And I'm crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Oh, thank you, Michael. I got 3 people still left in here, and I'm surprised because it's so late. I think I'm going to do maybe just one more because I don't want to keep you guys up too late. Are you having fun? Yay. Well, I'm glad you guys are having fun because, that's what it's all about. We want to have fun. And I hope everybody, sleeps better. I know I will. Music always is just great. I mean, I don't know what I would do in my life without music. It's brought me through so many things. It just has. But I'm sweating really hard, and if I turn on the fan, it's going to make a racket. So I'm going to do one more song. Cab 7's still here, I'm glad. And it's on 64. And we're going to do it for Cab 7. And we got to make sure that it's not too low. Hold on a minute. I'm going to take off my guitar. It's getting heavy. I always like to show my guitar. This one that I've been playing tonight. Yeah, this was my son's Corey's guitar. I take it with me. I play with it all the time when I go out. And it just feels like I have a part of him with me. And I just love it. I think my husband's going to help me with it. Ooh. That's one of the reasons I married him.
Just wrap around you?
I had it wrapped around me every which way direction. Oh, Cab, I'm really surprised you're still here. Lulu, love you, still here. The Soulless Trench Club. Good to see you, Soulless. Michael Malloy said he's having a blast. Miss Serendipity wonders, well, hi. Well, I hope you guys all hug each other because, like I said, we need all the love in this world we can get. And if you're not supporting my channel, please, comment on one of my videos, and I promise I'll get back to you. And I love to support people. I love to love people and encourage people. And I think that's one of my purposes in life too, is to do that. And I've been doing that for the last 10 years, never stopping, no vacation, nothing. Just kept going. And I don't regret a day of it or a moment of it. Matter of fact, I think we all have to remind ourselves all the time that this is a beautiful place and that, miracles happen every day. I've seen a lot in my life. And sometimes, God opens doors and God shuts them. And sometimes we're not all ready for all the changes that come. And right now, our family's going through some big changes. And, it's like full speed ahead. You go along for a while and everything's just the same. And then all of a sudden, things start changing in a way that you didn't expect them to. And, well, you just got to ride that train. You got to ride it. You got to trust God, and you just got to keep going. Just keep going. But I'm learning that when a door's shut, I don't stand there and keep pounding on it. Because if that door's shut, that means that God's got something better for me. So I just keep going. I keep going. And I know I have a happy ending. But I also know that I can be blessed right here and right now. And all you friends here on YouTube, you've blessed me more than I could say. There's no words to even describe it, other than to tell you how much I love you and how much you're helping me to bring my joy back into my heart. And I thank you for it. And I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I've watched them grow. They learned much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. My husband, Dennis Shaw, back there, he's so wonderful. I thank God every day for him. Colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I've watched them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yes, I think to myself, What a wonderful world. Oh, that's such a beautiful song, isn't it? I just love that song. And it is a wonderful world, you know? I sure hope that you guys keep us in your prayers. Yeah, looky here's coming up. Hey, this is the best thing right here is this beautiful man of mine. And we're going to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary in July. I can't hardly believe it's been 25 years. Time does go by quick when you're having fun. And when you focus on the good, you're going to have fun. You got to focus on that. You know, you never focus on what you feel has been taken, but you focus on what you feel you've been given. So keep us in your prayers. Keep smiling and keep lifting up one another. God bless you. Michael Malloy says, thank you. And thank you, Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw takes good care of me. He really does. The soulless trench coat. Bye. Gotta go. Have a nice night. Stay frosty. Yeah, we're going to stay real frosty. I will if I turn up the AC. I'll get pretty frosty. Cab 7. Oh, how beautiful. 25 years. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Michael. I believe in the power of prayer. I've seen so many miracles. And I don't want to knock on a door that's shut, but you know, if it's open, it's going to have to be open because there's no other place to go. I've met a dead end. But God will take care of us. He has this long. And we've devoted our life to serving people that are hurting. In the last 10 years, we've done 20, 30 shows a month. The last 10 years. I don't regret one of them. Not even one. You got anything you want to say, dearie?
Just thank you all for being here, and God bless each and every one of you.
Say it again.
Thank you all for being here, and God bless each and every one of you.
He's so shy. I just love him. I really get it.
I'm redder than you.
He said now he's redder than me. Good night, Lulu. Love you. Yes, good night, Mr. and Mrs. Shaw. Until we meet again, we love you. Keep smiling. Keep trusting. And do the best you can. God bless you. Just say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Here we go.
Yeah.